Coke machine for real fishing. So here I am, December 23rd. First off, gotta wish my brother a happy birthday. With the weather, even though it's not too bad right now, my family has decided to not travel until this storm has settled. And it's my brother's birthday, and we're going down to celebrate with him at my dad's place, way down south in Dundalk. And so we decided not to do that. So gotta wish him happy birthday virtually. So anyway, I am about, I'm gonna say over 100 yards out past the beach at Kinsman Beach. I got out here, I got my suit on, suit on and everything. Got the spud bar and went out steadily, was getting good ice, or at least my spud bar wasn't going through all the way out to here. And I decided to drill a hole, and I got about, I'd say 4 inches of black ice, and then a lot of the slush that's on top has frozen up, which adds up to about 5 inches right now. So 5 inches of ice out here. It's pretty good. I know people were still putting up images of open water. I think I saw a dude posted an image at Deepwater Point that showed a little bit of open water, which is always a little bit concerning. I know the satellite image on the 22nd or 21st was showing open water out in the middle of the lake out there. I don't know if that's still holding on. I know, like I said yesterday, I was asking people if they could see it, and nobody could see the open water from where they were. But, obviously that means we got to exercise some caution. Bernie Giesler, I saw that he posted a video where he was around in Hunter's Bay there, and he was measuring 6 inches in one place, and then he came across 4 inches, and that was enough of a jump for him that he didn't want to risk going around too much more. Mark Wolf, I saw that he posted one at a Sunset Point there, and he was reporting, I believe, 5 inches of ice there. A lot of the slush had solidified, but he also said there was a major crack going from the buoy that was out there to Sunset Point. So, sorry I kept delaying this broadcast here. My son, who's he's 3 years old, so he was having some issues getting out of the house. He's in the house, he wants to play with his toys, and we tell him we gotta go play in the snow. He doesn't like that, so he had a few melters, but he's doing better now. So I had to keep pushing it back, but I'm here now, and this is probably gonna be my last broadcast before, or the last broadcast until I'm back in town here, because hopefully I'll get down to see my dad for Christmas. It sucks to have to throw your plans off, especially like right now. You look all around me, the snow's stopped, but it was coming down pretty heavy for a while there. And I saw a picture from around the area where my dad is, and there was it looked pretty brutal, like fog, snow, rain, all that stuff. And up here in North Bay, it's not too bad yet. There is snow coming down. Who knows what it's going to turn out into, I don't know. How's the weather for everyone else out there? This is supposed to be some giant storm that's affecting all of Ontario and Quebec, whatnot. So I'm sure some of you guys are getting it. Are getting it pretty bad. Okay. Andrew Thomas, 401, 402 is closed your way. I know they closed the schools up here, so I guess that's going on. Yeah, the weather coming in the next week, it doesn't look too bad. It's not extreme cold like you'd hope for, but it's not too bad. There's definitely some negative temperatures out there that are coming. And I think on Monday, it's supposed to be quite chilly up here. So hopefully Monday will really put some ice on. Again, measuring 5 inches out here. Gonna have to be extra careful on opening day. But I'm gonna be fishing, I'm planning on fishing. I don't know, the operators, they've got certain limits as to where they can put their huts out. and whether or not, you know, it's thick enough for them, I'm not sure. I know it tends to thicken up on the southern end of the lake faster than up here. Who knows? I guess you got to talk to your operator about how things are going. We do still have some time. I've put together the prize video for this season here, and there's just a few little touch-ups I got to do, and then it's going to be going live possibly tonight, possibly tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm debating where I'm going to measure the ice. It's going to be somewhere where I haven't personally measured yet. So, you know, that could be somewhere once familiar to me, or maybe not. Or it could be just some random spot. -10 in Orangeville. Did you guys get, Jeff, did you guys get any rain down there in Orangeville? Just going through the comments here. Yeah, I heard they were supposed to get some hurricane force winds, 65 mph. That's pretty tough. It's a pretty solid wind. So far, we haven't seen that kind of wind here. Jeff, you're asking me if I'm a Dundalkian. My parents moved there maybe 20 years ago, but I grew up in the Shelburne, Orangeville region, like sort of between Shelburne and Orangeville. So that's where I'm from before I moved up to North Bay. Welcome to the party, Chris, Jeff, Dave, Nader, Rich, Corey. Yeah. So anyway, I hope all you guys got all your Christmas shopping ready to go. I know I got myself a big old bottle of gin. I don't often buy the gin, but I got it for this Christmas. It's gonna be, you know, gonna be a party out here. Not out here, but you know, if I gotta sit in my house with a storm, you know how it goes. So I wonder, you know, I'm not gonna walk too much further out here. I've got to finish up this prize video and whatnot, and I want to make sure that's done and off my plate so I can start taking it easy for a couple of days. But I know there's a bunch of people like Bernie and Mark Wolf and a few other people that are measuring the ice fairly regularly, and I know that they post on the Lake Nipissing fishing or ice fishing board there. So, you know, keep your eyes open for their posts on how the ice is coming. I'm going to take a break for a little bit, probably be back sometime next week, and that's because I'm hoping to get down and see, you know, my dad and my wife's family and whatnot, and make sure the boy gets to see his family on Christmas, you know, because we don't have any family up here, unfortunately, except for my brother who moved to Sudbury a couple years ago. But we're meeting everybody down south, so that's the way our Christmas is looking. But hopefully by then the storm has settled and everything's good to go by then. Okay. Yeah, Hanover is close enough to my dad. I'm sure it's pretty rough down there. I'll be speaking to my dad a little bit later. John Zeri, what video was it that I liked on TikTok there? I try to, you know, watch all the ice fishing videos I possibly can on TikTok because sometimes, especially now when the season's a little bit slow, there's not a lot of people posting about that stuff. So I try to watch as much as I can. Dave Bartolacci, you're asking me what the temperature is up here. I'm gonna say that it's -1 or 0. It's not that cold. It's actually quite toasty, especially for wearing this suit. I don't know if you guys have a suit like this. It's really warm. Like this thing could keep you comfortable in -30. Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, John Zeri there. Thanks a million for using my song in your video there. It's been a slow burn on TikTok there. I try to use it as much as I can. You're doing me a huge favor by using it in any of your videos. I try to put it in as many videos as I can before, you know, it gets kind of annoying, but I do try to make sure it gets out there. It'd be awesome if it picked up, because there is quite an ice fishing community on TikTok all across the frozen regions of the world, you know? So, you know, that song I would hope would hit the spot for a lot of folks out there. So if you are on TikTok, please use that sound as much as you can. I Cook with Ice is the sound we're talking about, of course. So I really appreciate that. And I saw recently that a few more people have picked it up. Most of the videos that have that sound are my own, but you know, things are happening, things are moving all the time. I really appreciate that, John. Use it as much as you can, as often as you can. So I'm just gonna turn the camera down here at this hole so you guys can take a look at it and confirm, you know, that I wasn't pulling your leg when I said I was measuring the ice. So there's the hole I did. I'm probably over about, you know, I'm just going by the fact that I swam out here a lot in the summertime. It's probably about 6 feet deep here. I am at a beach, but I am a decent distance out of here. You know, this lake looks pretty good for a place that's supposed to be getting hit by a crazy storm. Like right now, I'm gonna turn the camera around and just show you guys what the lake's looking for. Visibility is really good. There's the nunnery over there to the right. And then, as you can see, you get the Manitous out there. And then heading towards town here. You definitely can see there's some snow in the air, but I see some people setting up hockey rinks, it looks like. Anyway, so I'm gonna roll, let you guys get up to your holiday preparations, you know. I actually was making sushi with my son there. I've come to the conclusion that, you know, a lot of things going to restaurants are out of the price range these days. So figured out how to make sushi. Of course, I'm using just like smoked salmon and smoked mackerel, and then a few other vegetarian options. I'd love to be able to get sushi grade fish up here, but it's, whoa, sorry, but it's not easy to come by per se. Anyway. Yes, so Merry Christmas to everybody out there who celebrates it, and Happy Holidays to everyone else. If you celebrate something else, you know, I hope you enjoy yourself, you know, Happy Hanukkah, whatnot. And I will be back next week for sure with some more measurements. I'm probably gonna do a lot more live broadcasts because I'm sort of off of work right now. I'm on Christmas vacation. So when it's like that, I usually don't have the time to edit things because I'm, you know, looking after family and whatnot. So live broadcasts are going to be what's going to be going on. And then who knows what the thickness is going to be on opening day, unless things get like really critical and the ice breaks up or whatever. I'm going to do the ice or the spoon tossed on opening day. I've got faith enough there will be at least enough for me to toss the spoon and safely measure, unless things get real crazy, and then I might bump back the contest date like I did last year. But I think it's going to be good. I'm going to look forward to it, and look out for that contest video, and hopefully, you know, we get lots of guesses, you know, and it's going to be fun, as it always is. Because we got a big prize from Billy Bob's Baits, we got a big prize from Paradise Cove Lodge, and Northern Tackle Supply, Bait Tackle Supply. And it reminds me I got to give Trapper Joe a ring today. All right, so everybody have a great holiday season, and we'll be talking to you guys really soon. Have a good one.